It is a beautiful fall morning here in Central Florida. The breeze is so nice. It's gonna be a gorgeous day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Florida Roadside Attractions and Abandoned Places. I am your host, Tampa Jay. We begin today's video in a region of Florida never shown before on YouTube. Welcome to Bradley Junction, an old Florida railroad town that sits on Old Highway 37 here in Polk County. We are surrounded by the phosphate industry. There are several phosphate mines in this region of Florida. Therefore, the town and the communities surrounding have been heavily influenced by that industry. So it's time to hit the road and see what we can find. There is much ahead, my friends. There is much ahead. I better not forget my pumpkin. There are two ways into Bradley Junction. Actually, I should say three ways, if you consider the railroad. There's Old Highway 37 and New Highway 37. I'm taking Old Highway 37. The first thing that caught my eye as I drove into town was this old filling station. Looks to be vacant or abandoned. And at one time, I believe this was a Gulf oil company filling station. The fuel island still exists, but the pumps are long gone, but you can still see the remains of where they used to be. By law, they're supposed to remove the old gas tanks, but who knows, they still could be down there, given that this stuff is still sitting there. There's an old water line right there in the middle. I've noticed that at some of these old gas stations, there's always a water line right in the middle of the pumps. Could be in the new ones too, I'm not sure, but there's always a water line. Notice the old light pole and an airplane way up there, and also a bird. The light pole is cool, isn't it? Notice the old hoist there in front of the bay doors. Looks like a couple of engines or two may have been hanging there at some point. Over here in the corner, you can see some piping sticking up out of the ground. Perhaps that might be where the fuel tanks used to be filled by the fuel trucks. Just a guess, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's it. I think that's it. And we are at the corner of Hooker Street and Old Highway 37. And if you look a little further out there beyond the road, you can see some cattle. They are grazing the pasture. Welcome to Old Florida, folks. The amount of old bottle caps right here in the driveway of the gas station is astronomical. I'd say some people have been having some good times out here. And look, there's the remains of a six-pack. Oh boy, they're everywhere. I've parked my car in what looks to be an old convenience store. Now a vacant building, perhaps maybe a restaurant at some point. At the corner of Main and Old Highway 37, looks to be the only convenience store and gas stop in Bradley Junction. It looks like I found the downtown area of Bradley Junction. I'm gonna park my car here, but I'm gonna go on foot and walk around and see what we can find. Actually, right down there are some railway tracks. Nay Old Yard Bradley. No trespassing, no footwalkers. Posted by CSX Transportation. This is the only sign that indicates that this is the old Bradley Junction, an old railway stop or railroad stop. And look at this, the old railway tracks. Who knows how old this stretch of track is. Look at that old iron, the old steel. Wow, all kinds of stuff in there. Next to the new tracks sits the old tracks. Pretty cool, just rusting away out here. And on the other side, stacked a little taller, are some more old railway posts. Those were once those. It looks like at some point there was another track that ran right beside here. And way down there I can see a train coming. Just so you know, this cross street is Railroad Avenue and Old Highway 37. I ziggied the history of Bradley Junction, or Googled it. The junction itself is named after Phosphate Mining Company executive Peter B. Bradley, who chartered the Charlotte Harbor and Northern Railway in 1905. The railroad junction still exists today, and both lines are, as we just saw, owned by the CSX Transportation Company. Okay, now I'm gonna further down Old Highway 37, taking a left back here at Main Street, past the 7th Star convenience store and gas station, and perhaps one of the only payphone booths that still has a payphone. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is a relic right there. That is awesome. It has seen better days though, but the phone, the receiver, is still there. The coin return button, a little seized, and the coin box back down here. Hey, it's still intact, but looks like someone tried to pry it open. Oh yes, look, the old phone book. There's still a phone book in there. That's pretty cool. Right here in Bradley Junction, next to the Propane Ninja. Hi-ya, hi-ya. This old building sits right across from the 7th Star convenience store here on Main Street. Looks like it has seen better days. There is a no trespassing sign on its door and an internet sign, call if you need some internet, right here posted upon this light pole. I'm covered with the internet. I've got enough. It looks like there was once a produce stand here in this parking lot. Melons $4. And up here, looks like the price may have went up, $5 on that sign. Sitting right next to that last building, the United States Post Office looks just like most of the other post offices you see around rural America. Bradley, Florida. Welcome to the 33835. I hear a lot of activity up in these branches of this palm tree. Or maybe beyond, maybe inside those holes there. Looks like some birds have nested in there, possibly some woodpeckers, but you hear all the birds? A lot of commotion up there. I stepped across the street so you could get a better look at the Polk County Fire Rescue. Looks like this is the Bradley station. Walking down this sidewalk, it has seen better days. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Just south of town is Brewster, Florida. An old town that is long forgotten. Actually, it doesn't exist anymore. But it is said that there are remains of that old town. A couple buildings kind of representing a ghost town of Brewster, Florida. Just south of Bradley Junction on New Highway 37 sits this old structure. It appears to be another gas station. Notice the fuel island. And notice the colors. It could be like an old 76. That color scheme looks like an old 76, the orange and blue. This building appears to be sitting abandoned for quite some time. Notice the giant tree protruding out of the middle of the old gas station. Look at that. Mother Nature has taken its toll. Life finds a way. I always like that Jurassic Park quote. Look at the ivy growing up and down and side to side here. Looks like an old structure here. There's a hole right here. It's all boarded up, but maybe we can peek through this hole. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's a jungle in there. That's that giant tree, or part of it. The old electric box here on the corner. No plugging anything there. There are some old wires. Still there though. Still there. Walking down the side of it. Some graffiti, some tagging. Looks like someone busted an old bottle there. Oh, there appears to be a hole here. Probably take a better look. Hello? Anyone home? Anyone in there? Look at that. Yeah, it looks like some people have been inside there recently. Possibly some hooligans up to no good. Who knows? Now on the back side of the building, there's an opening over here. It appears to be a bathroom, the old bathroom maybe. Let's take a peek, a quick peek. Gotta be careful. Anyone there? Guinness? Oh my God. That's disgusting. I don't even know what's going on in there. Oh man. And there's the ceiling. Oh look! The light bulb's still there. That's good. At least the light bulb's still there. And that's about the only thing there. Yep, definitely was a restroom. There's the old pipe right there in the corner. Just saw it. And out here past this debris, these old tires. I am tired of seeing this, my friends. Tired of seeing people just dump their dirt or their trash, their garbage, whatever it is, dumping it out in the middle of nowhere. That's not fair. That's not fun. Dumping allowed. Someone didn't listen. Someone didn't listen. There's trash everywhere. If you look way out there and to the left, I'm going to shift the camera, but I wanted to start out wide so you can see what I'm dealing with. Look at all this tall grass here. This is miles away. Now look dead center in the camera, in the screen. I'm going to zoom in. You see that? That is the remains of the old Brewster power plant, that giant stack right there. And that's what I want to see. It's said to be pretty awesome, pretty cool. It's a part of the old Brewster ghost town. I'm going to try to get out there and find it. If there's a will, there's a way. And I also left my car door open. So let's get out of here. I'm at another railway junction. It looks like the road curves here in Brewster. It crosses these railroad tracks. And notice that part of the road is underwater. They've got a lot of rain in these parts, it seems like. Ladies and gentlemen, out past this old farm gate, past this no trespassing sign, way out there you see the smokestack of the former Brewster Power Company, and is all that remains of Brewster, Florida, out there in the middle of that field. And it would not be a bad trek. Might get a little muddy, but there seems to be an old road that leads right up to the old power plant. Too bad. It says no trespassing over here. Entrada illegal, no trespassing. This area is designated agriculture, chemical manufacturing facility, and anyone who trespasses on this property commits a felony. By Mosaic. Of course Mosaic owns this land. They own all the land in these parts. I might be able to find an old photo of the old Brewster power plant online. If so, you're probably looking at it right now. There you go. Well, I hope it went. Hope I found it. You will definitely know by now if I did. Just east of Old Brewster, Florida, sits Bone Valley ATV Park, a place to ride your four-wheeler. I thought I'd show this because it's not every day you see one of these. When I was a kid, I had a ATV, or a four-wheeler as we called it, and I was always looking for a place to ride. We made a lot of trails in the woods back home in Indiana, but if you come out to 10427 Highway 630, they have an ATV park, and also picnic areas and restrooms. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bradley Junction. I stopped my car right in the middle of the road because we have a roadblock. That's right, this road is blocked off. This property was purchased by Mosaic years back and now is being utilized as some sort of a cattle pasture, according to that sign down there, but I don't see any cattle out there. But it seems like all the property surrounding Bradley Junction is now owned by the giant phosphate company, Mosaic. And way out there you can see a giant mountain. Right there, you see it? And I believe over there is what Mosaic likes to call New Wales. We're gonna have to drive around, but I wanna go check out that giant phosphate plant, which is somewhere out there. We're gonna have to drive all the way around. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mosaic's New Wales plant, 3095 County Road 640 West. Look at the size of this plant, guys. Welcome to New Wales. That is a big plant. And I believe they make phosphate there. Actually, let me do a little bit more research on my good old phone here. Let me ziggy it. I always say ziggy. It's a quantum leap reference, which is My favorite TV show of all time. Mulberry, Florida, aka New Wales Mosaic's New Wales facility is involved in the production of phosphate fertilizer and animal feed ingredients. So they're making animal food and phosphate fertilizer in there. Look at the size of those smokestacks. That's incredible. Woo! That truck scared me. Welcome to New Wales, world-class team, world-class facility. And I'm not going past this point. There is a no trespassing sign right there on the lower left hand of the sign. And it looks like some buzzards over there across the road. That's kind of creepy. See, the one just planted itself upon that pole right there in front of that smokestack. And one down there eating something on the side of the road. But what a massive phosphate fertilizer plant right out here in Polk County. New Wales facility. Check it out. Okay. Let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeps. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let's get out of here. It's right after this, the guy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the old Plant City High School, or the old high school in Plant City, which is now the Plant City Community Center. I'm gonna cross the street here so we can take a better look at it. Here's the base of the old flagpole right before the steps of the high school. Notice it says Plant City High School, USA Work, WPA. You can hear the trains in the background. We are just north of downtown, in between I-4 and downtown Plant City. Another old railroad town. This sign over here says that this 1914 Plant City High School is also the community center. It's listed on the National Register of Historical Places in memory of the class of 1933. Think about the thousands and thousands of kids that came up these steps and walked through these doors all the years. Oh man, that scared me. There's a mannequin in there. Oh, and a car too. Oh man, look at that. Looks like we have a museum. Oh man, that's awesome. I'll have to come back sometime. Check this place out. Would you like to see it? Comment below if you'd like me to explore the inside of this place one day. Or perhaps right now. Nope, not gonna happen. She's a beautiful piece of architecture. Early 19th century, for sure. Looks like some of the old windows, the original wood, possibly. I doubt it's the original glass, but it could be. It's probably been restored a couple times. If you look across the street past Old Glory, there is my car, and on top of my car I left my pumpkin out once again. Oh boy, I better get back over there before someone steals it. Okay guys, if you enjoyed today's video, if you enjoy these types of videos, do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up right there. Thank you so much, right down there on the YouTube page. Appreciate that so much. I'll see you next time on Florida roadside attractions and abandoned places. I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you very soon. Gotta get back to Tampa Bay. Gotta go let my beagle out. I'm gonna go for a big walk, and then perhaps I'll go back out and make another video tonight. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But either way, I'll see you next time. There's much ahead, my friends. There's so much ahead. Here in Plant City, Hillsborough County, Polk County, Tampa Bay area, Central Florida, North Florida, South Florida, and beyond. No matter where it is, wherever I go, you're coming with me, and I appreciate that. Okay, ending the video. There's much ahead. I'm gonna set this pumpkin down. There you go. There you go. I'm just gonna walk away. There you are. It's been a long time. Where have you been? The little witch. Always floating around. Never know when she's going to pop up here on this channel in the Halloween season. For 3 years now. Maybe 4. No, I think it's 3. Yeah, 3. Thank you. All right. Happy Halloween, guys. I gotta get out of here. Oh yeah, you can come with me. Yeah, be quiet. See ya.